Heyo everyone, it is Andrew here from AppleInsider, and we are comparing our iPhone 11 Pro Max against the Galaxy S20 Ultra. This is the most pixel-packed phone that Samsung puts out with an amazing 108 megapixel wide-angle lens. Now we're not going to go into all of the details into all the lenses here, but there are essentially 5 lenses on the back of this phone. There is a 12 megapixel ultra-wide, 108 megapixel wide-angle lens, a 48 megapixel telephoto lens, as well as the dual depth vision cameras. Now that is a lot of tech here, and it results in some amazing looking photos. So we're going to compare that amazing tech found in the S20 Ultra, which is the newest line of phones from Samsung, to our iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now Samsung has a bunch of different stuff here. We're going to compare a few of them in this comparison video. We're going to walk through your basic photos and then some of the specialty modes, such as night mode, as well as food mode, and even live focus, which is Apple's portrait mode. So we're going to look at all of that in this video, and then at the end get to the big one, which is going to be showing off that zoom. You can go up to not just 5 or 10x, you can go up to 100x zoom on this phone, but I think that's what everyone wants to see, so we're going to save that towards the end, starting off with just some regular photo comparisons between this, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, and our iPhone 11 Pro Max. Kicking things off with this photo of a flower bag, the iPhone is probably more realistic because it's not a white bag as we're seeing in the Galaxy shot, and the Galaxy is making things a little bit more vibrant, which is pretty standard with their phone, but it does have a better white balance, I think, overall. Turning to our dog Dublin here, you can see that the iPhone has a little bit more detail and things, probably that deep fusion technology coming through, but when you look at the Galaxy image, it looks a little bit more well balanced, the color is a little more accurate, and it seems to realize maybe it's a portrait of a dog and has kind of blurred around the edges just a little bit. As we went about our local coffee shop, you can see this artwork on the wall. The iPhone was more vibrant, had better colors, but the white balance was again more organic and more natural looking on the Galaxy image, but depends on what you prefer, more white balance or the more vibrant colors. If we check out this one, backlit shot, it seems pretty equal between the two. We don't really see a big advantage one over the other. With these coffee cups, I think I prefer the Samsung image at the top, just especially because of the white balance on that leading coffee cup. When it came to this shot here on the table, the iPhone did a better job of illuminating the image but still making it feel a little bit dark. Samsung just really went too dark with that image overall. In this quick piano shot, again, the Samsung made things just a little more vibrant than on the iPhone. The S20 Ultra, like other Samsung phones, features a food shooting mode, and you can see that here where it's really blurred out the outside of the images. It really boosted the colors a lot. It looks a little artificial to me, but it does a good job of making your food pop. Next, we turn to portrait mode or live focus mode on the Samsung device. They did a really good job here, though Samsung did a much better job with the white balance than the iPhone did. In this portrait mode shot, we can definitely see a difference, and honestly the iPhone one is far better. The iPhone's bokeh in the background looks much more natural, and you can control the intensity much more than you can on the S20 Ultra. Just doesn't get near what the iPhone can do. And the effects of live focus on the Samsung S20 Ultra are kind of gimmicky, whereas the iPhone has really nice artistic ones such as this. This is the stage light effect using portrait mode. Now we're going to test out night mode, which is newer on iPhones, but it's been around with the Galaxies for a little bit. In this dimly lit shot, Mosby definitely looks better in the iPhone image, a little bit more detail there. When we went outside to shoot, this is just the standard exposure handheld. I believe it's a 7-second delay on the Samsung and a 3-second delay over on the iPhone, but the iPhone image looks way better in this night mode shot. We go again facing the moon this time. The Samsung has some really cool colors there, but I think the iPhone one still looks better. You can see the stars more. In the S20 Ultra image, everything is just kind of crushed together and it's all very dark. You can't even see the tree in the foreground. What really impressed us though was this shot on the iPhone, which is a 30-second shutter speed, and it looks pretty amazing. And our Samsung, even putting it on the tripod as well with a 27-second shutter speed, it did not come out anything near this. Both cameras have ultra wide angle lens, so this is the wide angle lens on both. Looks fairly similar even though the iPhone looks warmer, but in this wide angle shot, ultra wide angle shot, the Samsung now looks a little bit too warm, but the iPhone has a little bit of curvature and distortion on that lower left hand side of the image. Now let's talk about those zoom lenses. So this is the 2x zoom using the telephoto lenses on each phone. We're jumping that up to 5x zoom on each phone, and again to 10x zoom, which is the most the iPhone can crop in using that telephoto lens. But the Galaxy can go even further. Here we're 50x, and once more, this is a 100x zoom using that Galaxy S20. If we go outside and try this again using something more realistic, here we have 10x zoom on each phone. They both look pretty good, though the iPhone is already starting to lack a little bit of detail. Then you move everything up to 100x, and it's absolutely insane. Now, this photo, it's not going to win any awards, you can barely even use it, but you can still see what it is. Same with this 100x shot of the hay bales at the bottom of the silo. Honestly, these photos are very cool, and it's more of a proof of concept and party trick than anything real. I'm not going to really do anything with these photos, but it is a really neat feature to have around. Even though these 100x photos aren't really that usable, 50x, 30x, 20x are all entirely usable and is a great addition to the phone. So I want to hear what you guys think. Looking at all of this, everything overall, what do you guys think? Which phone do you prefer? Do you prefer the look and the feel and the features of the Galaxy S20 Ultra, or do you like the more balance and other better features of the iPhone 11 Pro Max, such as the better night mode and better portrait modes? Let me know down below in the comments, or reach me on Twitter and we can talk about it. That's at Andrew_OSU. Hey everyone, did you guys like that video? Be sure to click on that like button so we can create content that we know that you guys want to see. And follow AppleInsider on all social media channels. If you want the best prices on any Apple gear, check out the AppleInsider price guide that is updated daily. And until next time, we'll see you later.